corporate team. So the person that's awards franchises on the Lapels side was our very first franchise owner in 2000. So been here for 24 years. He
Wow.
came from corporate America. He worked for Bose. He was traveling 200 days plus a year. So when he's talking to a candidate that's in corporate America, he gets it as well as the candidate does. He
Right.
100% understands it.
Yeah.
And, you know, I've got our operations team is people that owned and operated their own business. We sort of go out of our way to find people that not just understand the dry cleaning world, but
Mhm.
owned their business. And so when they're talking to a franchisee about getting a hotel account, he did it. They did it. They built hotel accounts and wholesale work and knew what it was like to have maintenance programs. And it's
Yeah.
very important to understand the ownership of the business, not just the skill set of the business.
Yeah, that's super powerful. And I think it's just interesting because as someone coming out of college and even I think at any age, when someone goes through like the job application process, they're trying to figure out what they want to do. You get on all these job interviews, and I feel like there's always two things that you kind of tell recruiters to show that you're interested. It's, what does the culture look like? And then what do the growth opportunities look like? And franchising, you're going to evaluate the culture and just the growth opportunities are there as well. But kind of going back, so you're the CEO as well as you own franchises. Can you speak upon just the lifestyle freedom of just being a franchise owner and kind of what that does for the franchise owner? Once you bought your first Lapels, what did that do for your life in terms of, financials, the lifestyles? What did the day in the life look like now after being in the restaurant industry, 7 days a week? 18-hour days, not really sure what the next issue would be like. How does that change to you being a franchise owner?
Yeah, I mean, so those franchises that I own and operate, I've now had since 2018. So it's been a few years. And I
Mhm.
would certainly say that I spend a whole lot less time there in the business today than I did early on. If my general manager, who is a former franchisee, was on this call, he'd probably be chuckling right now because it's been a little bit since I've been there. But Kevin DuBois, our general manager, does an amazing job of running that business for us today. What I think is important for franchisees, and I know people are stuck on absentee ownership and hoping to have money slide under their door while they're on vacation in Hawaii. Our most successful franchisees have dug in and understood the business and run it for some period of time, and then have sort of handed over the reins to general managers to run the day-to-day business and become more strategic. And that's what I did. That's what I've done in my past. I think that's very empowering so that you're not sort of tethered to that person because you don't understand the business. So you do, whatever. It's almost like that inmates running the asylum sort of theory.
Yeah.
So that's how I've done it. But yes, that opens up financial freedom and lifestyles that are very rewarding for sure.
Oh,
And that's been fantastic.
that's incredible.